So when I started getting into mentalism many years ago, there was a book that was classed as the Bible, and it was called 13 Steps to Mentalism by Tony Corinda. Every mentalist has read this book and uses it for reference. Now, a few months ago, myself and Harry were in Vegas. We were having a meeting with Murphy's Magic Supplies, and they mentioned this. And I tell you what, I got really excited. The thing is, with 13 Steps, it's quite a dated book now. Even though the material inside is phenomenal, it does have to be brought up to date. And a lot of the props that were involved were pretty hard to get hold of. What they've done in this box is they've custom made the props, and you get videos of the 13 steps, but brought bang up to date. Now, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this, and at this moment I do not know what's inside, so I'm really excited. You're going to join me while we go through what's inside the 13 Steps magic set. Let's check this out.
Package on this is so nice as well, isn't it?
It's
looks amazing.
Really cool.
Get into it then,
I'm
we are.
getting into
there
it.
You go.
Yeah,
like a could it Christmas. Look at that.
Boom.
Oh, that is
Right.
nice, isn't it? Right.
Let's have a look. Nice box. Okay, first things first, you get your card with your special link to access all the videos.
Yep.
And there are tons of videos in there.
Look at
I'll put
that.
there.
12 hours of online instructions, it says on the side of the box.
Amazing. Right, so you're getting a blindfold. I haven't opened it up and had a look, but it is a cloth blindfold. You are getting your white, no, these are index cards. Your white file cards. These are going to be used for loads of stuff in your 13 steps videos. You're also getting, oh, I know what these are for, but I'm not going to show you the bits. It doesn't matter, but this, I presume with this, you can do things like living and dead tests and everything else. Very clever, simple props. Now, the great thing about this, and the great thing about 13 steps, is they're very simple props that can be adapted to perform hundreds and hundreds of different mentalism and mind reading routines. So once you have these little tools, and this is a toolkit, this is the toolkit that's going to open it up for loads of routines. Okay, so you're also going to get some ESP cards. Once again, ESP cards you can use for loads of routines. Now you get ESP cards and the envelopes that fit. These are a really nice design as well. So they're in there. I haven't opened any of this up yet, but I'm just going through the box. You're getting blank billet paper, a pad of this. Once again, you'll use it for so much.
It's such handy stuff you're getting in there, it's crazy.
This is all the stuff you will spend ages trying to find. More billet paper of a different size for different routines. You're getting envelopes for your, I presume they're for your file cards. They look a bit thin for your file cards, but they'll be for something. You get, I'm not going to show you what this is, but I know what it's for. So once again, it's just a simple thing that you can find somewhere, but it's in this toolkit. We also get there's
so much in there.
This is great. Once again, very simple device, but it's in there and made up. That's great. This is a top secret device. I'm going to show you this. Now, this is a classic. You get the refills for this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you know, you know. This is a good one. It looks like it's made of metal, proper old school. This is the one that's really hard to get hold of at the moment, and there's tons of refills in it for this as well. Now, with this little device here, you can go up to anyone, ask them to count the change in their pocket, and when you turn your business card around, you'll have the exact amount of change written on that business card.
That's insane.
Ask them to name a name, their age, their door number, anything like that. You've got a business card on the table,
No false.
you pick it up, and it's written on the back. This thing is killer, and you'll use it for hundreds of different routines. You are also getting coloured envelopes for routines. You're also getting one of these. This is a wooden letter opener, okay? Now, these things, at the moment, you can't really find, and if you do, they're all a bit suspect. This just looks like a piece of wood you're using as a letter opener. But with this, imagine this. I hand someone an envelope at the beginning of the act. Now, during the act, certain things happen, certain things are selected, 3 choices. Now we get the person up on stage, or even if it's a close-up environment, take the envelope back, open it with the knife. When you open it up, there's a little billet inside. When you open that, it's got your prediction and you've predicted everything. I'm really excited to open this up and have a look at the quality and what's going on. So that's in there. And I do actually think this is taken, if I remember rightly, this is taken from the actual design that was in Corinda. If I remember the image correct, this is pretty identical. So that's in there. And you're getting more envelopes, and you're also getting the bits you need for the very classic Knights Tour effect. Okay,
amazing.
So that's
look
it.
at all them props. There is tons.
There is a lot of gear in there, and the thing is, not all of this stuff is gimmicks. Some of it is just billets, some of them are envelopes, but they're all being made perfectly to size for you to use with the routines. But most importantly, you are getting, what did you say, 12 hours of tutorial, and you're getting all 13 steps in these tutorial videos, and the videos presented by Richard Osterlin, one of the world's best mentalists. And what he's done with some of the routines that maybe were a little bit dated because of the time the book was written, he's tried to bring them up to date to make them more relevant to your audience of today. Now, let me just say this. If you buy this kit, if you want to get into mind reading, you want to get into mentalism, with this kit alone, you've got enough for as many different close-up sets as you want, as many different stage sets as you want. If you want to perform parlor, just with normal bits of paper and the stuff you've got in here, you'll be able to put on a world-class mind reading and mentalism act. But just to be out and about and be able to perform mind reading on anyone at any time, this is the set. I think it's great value. You're getting gimmicks in there, and most importantly, you're getting the simple things that are usually pretty hard to find.
So who is this? Who would you say this is good for? If someone was going to pick it up, who would you say? If they've never done mentalism before, or if they like mentalism,
honestly,
who's it good for?
If you're a beginner, everyone, if you were to walk into my shop now and say, I want to get into mentalism, I would have sold you the 13 Steps to Mentalism book. Now, most people now are more visual learners rather than sitting through a book. So this is the perfect choice. So whether you're a beginner that wants to get into mentalism, mind reading, or magic, this is a mental magic type thing. Or even if you're a pro that wants to extend their sort of mental knowledge, because this is going to talk about everything. This is going to teach you billet work. It's going to teach you nail writer work. There's so much involved in this set. So I would say whatever level of magician you are, you could pick one of these up and you are going to learn something. Even if you've got the book, it's great to see Richard Osterlin perform it. It's great to see his takes on it. And finally, it's great to have the props for it.
They're so good, honestly. But check this out. Look at that. The box set in here now, guys. It looks insane. The props you get barely fit in a box. Is killer. So, highly recommended. 13 Steps Mentalism. Killer, innit?
Grab yours now.
Where at?
alakazam.co.uk, of course.
There you go. Exactly. alakazam.co.uk. Cheers, guys.